How these two co-founders built a $13,000 a month micro SaaS in the very competitive payment space. You'll be learning about what this micro SaaS product is, the founders, and their journey to get there. Before I dive into the journey, let's check out this micro SaaS product. It's called checkoutpage.co, and it lets you sell digital products, subscriptions, and event tickets with custom checkout pages. The initial version of this SaaS product was started around 6 years ago and was built before something like Stripe checkout pages existed. The unique feature of this SaaS product is that it allows you to accept payments with 0% transaction fees on your website or from hosted website pages. Overall, it makes it super easy to get started selling online. All you have to do is connect your Stripe account, create checkout pages, customize everything, and accept payments today. In terms of revenue generation, it's done on a monthly or yearly basis, starting from $29 a month, going up to $149. So as mentioned, they have 0% transaction fees, so they're not going to take anything extra on top of the regular Stripe fees. Checkout Page has two co-founders, Sander Visser as well as Andy Nelson. Sander has also founded other SaaS products such as Surf Nerd, which lets you take your surf sessions to the next level. Additionally, he runs Coffee Roaster List that lets you find specialty coffee roasters around the world. So let's dive into the journey of Checkout Page. As mentioned, it started around 6 years ago, before Stripe checkout existed, but Stripe was an extremely popular way to accept payments online. So Sander built an MVP that allowed you to easily connect your Stripe account. He then launched it on Product Hunt, receiving around 750 upvotes. There's a lot of excitement at the beginning of the product, but then there was a long, slow growth phase. It took Sander around 3 years to hit $3,000 in monthly recurring revenue, and at this point, it was such a slow growth product, he was thinking of starting something else. That's when Andy came into the picture, and they turned Checkout Page into a much bigger product, one that does events, subscriptions, and even event ticketing. Both Andy and Sander are digital nomads, and before they started working together, they were actually part of the same group that traveled around Europe. So they knew each other really well prior to joining together at Checkout Page. And this was a great match as they both had different strengths, allowing to complement each other quite nicely. Once they joined up, a big change Andy made was he started to have many more conversations with customers. They installed a chat widget on their website, making it super easy to initiate these conversations. And from there, they learned so much more about their customers and what they were looking for in a product. And with these conversations with customers, they were able to build this into new features as well as increased revenue. The process they would follow is during a customer conversation, if they were looking for new features, they would come back and say, if you pay X amount, we'll give you a yearly subscription to the product, plus we'll have this feature built within 2 weeks. This was a great way to get customers invested in the product, as well as provide runway for the founders. And today, the product has 100 or so features coupled together that customers can pick and choose from. In terms of pricing, as mentioned, it is done on a monthly and yearly basis, and they actually recently switched to a transaction-free model. They originally used to have a subscription-based plus transaction-based, but this was confusing for customers. If you've gotten this far in the video, I'm sure you want to build your own micro SaaS product. That's where I have you covered with a complete step-by-step academy that's going to show you how to build, launch, and profit from your very own micro SaaS, even if you don't have any product ideas, funding, or SaaS experience. There's a link in the description below, so make sure you check that out there. I also have some micro SaaS ideas you can steal for free. There's a link for this in the description below as well. All you have to do is enter in your email. In terms of how the product was built, it's built with JavaScript, Node.js, and React. They don't spend loads of time trying out new tools or improving the stack itself, as it does work very well. And it's really solving that core functionality of making it super easy to add checkout page to any site very easily, so there's no need for them to go and completely change the tech stack, in which customers won't really notice a difference. In terms of marketing, they've invested quite heavily in SEO, running their blog and posting consistently to help get organic traffic to their site, which can then be converted to customers. Right now, they have about 250 customers, processing over $1.5 million in payments every month. They've also spent time really investing in the user experience of the product, making it seamless to use and easy to understand. In terms of how Andy and Sander are working together now, they're both living as digital nomads, but they're actually not living in the same place. This can add challenges to the working relationship, And for one point, for around a year, they were working on a 14-hour time difference, which only gave them 2 hours of overlap per day, which wasn't ideal, so they've started implementing more structure and planning, and this has helped work out those differences. Although they're doing around $13,000 a month currently, it was a slow and steady process. It took a lot of hustle. At the beginning, Andy was doing a lot of pet sitting when they were just starting out. He was looking after around 150 dogs and around 100 cats in places like Canada and New Zealand. And according to Sander, time in market is very important for a SaaS product, as it's going to take time for customers to trust you. As according to Sander, in SaaS, customers don't make an instant buying decision. So this is going to conclude the video here on how these two co-founders grew their micro SaaS product to $13,000 a month in recurring revenue. If you enjoyed their story and journey, I would love it so much if you smash that like and subscribe button below. I'm coming out with SaaS success story videos like this all the time, and you don't want to miss out. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, leave a comment below. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I'll also leave a link in the description below so you can access the original source article for this video.